Maybe you've watched our videos on budget home designs and floor plans. Maybe you've already chosen which one you want to build. Maybe you're even ready to start construction soon. Wait, hold up. You're planning to build a small home, maybe just a simple bungalow, or even a tiny house. And now you're wondering, do I really need to get a building permit for something this small? Won't that just be extra cost and delay? Well, in today's video, we'll answer this common question that most small home builders overlook. So make sure to watch until the end so you don't make the same mistake. And stick with us till the end, because we'll also show you what you'll need to get that building permit and how much it will cost. This is a video from SmartPinoy Home Builders. We make it fun and easy to build your dream home. Many Filipinos think that if a house is small or built on family-owned land, a building permit is optional. Unfortunately, this is one of the biggest mistakes that can lead to demolition notices, delays, and legal problems. So let's first tackle the basic question. Is a building permit required for small houses? The answer is yes. According to the National Building Code of the Philippines, Presidential Decree 1096, any structure, regardless of size, must have a building permit. Whether it's a mansion or a 20 square meter extension, you need it. The law does not differentiate between big and small structures when it comes to securing a building permit. In fact, the NBC requires a permit even for minor repairs, renovations, or alterations to existing buildings. Now, why is a building permit required even for small houses? The requirement ensures public safety and welfare. Building permits allow local authorities to check whether the house meets minimum safety standards, including structural integrity, electrical and plumbing systems, fire safety measures, and accessibility. In addition, having a building permit helps ensure that the construction work complies with zoning regulations and does not negatively impact the surrounding community. Moreover, securing a building permit allows homeowners to obtain a certificate of occupancy upon completion of the project, which is necessary for the property to be legally used as a residence. Furthermore, a building permit serves as a basis for applying for other utilities such as water and electricity connections, which may require separate permits or approvals. Failure to comply with these requirements could result in penalties, fines, or even forced demolition of the structure. Next question. What happens if you build a small house without a building permit? Here are 7 possible scenarios you might face if you violate this law. No. 1. You might be stopped mid-construction. Local authorities such as barangay officials or the city engineer's office may order the stoppage of construction work at any time during the building process. If they discover that the construction is being done without a permit. No. 2. You can be fined. Depending on the severity of the violation, local authorities may impose fines or penalties as stated in the National Building Code or local ordinances. The amount of the fine may vary, depending on the specific circumstances of the case. No. 3. You may be ordered to demolish the structure. In some cases, local authorities may order the demolition of the illegally constructed house. This is especially true if the structure does not meet minimum safety standards or poses a danger to the public. However, before demolishing the structure, the owner is usually given a chance to apply for a building permit and correct the violations. If the owner fails to comply, then the local government may proceed with the demolition. No. 4. It can delay getting power or water connections. Utility companies may refuse to provide water or electricity connections to a house that has not been approved by the local building officials. This can cause significant inconvenience to the residents and may even force them to use illegal or unsafe connections. No. 5. Your home might not be covered by insurance. Most insurance companies require homeowners to have a valid building permit before providing coverage. This means that in the event of damage or destruction to the property, the owner may not be able to claim insurance benefits if a permit was not secured. No. 6. It may affect property value. A house that has been built without a permit may be considered illegal and may have a negative impact on the property value. Potential buyers may be hesitant to purchase an illegally constructed property, which can result in a lower resale value. No. 7. You may face legal issues. If the local authorities discover that you have built a house without a permit, you may be charged with violating the National Building Code or local ordinances. This may result in fines, penalties, or even imprisonment. So now you know that securing a building permit is important, even for small houses like a bungalow or tiny house. Now let's move on to the next question. Are there any exceptions when a building permit is not required? There are very few exceptions to the building permit requirement. These include minor repairs, repainting, or fence repairs under 1.2 meters. But if you plan to construct a new structure, no matter how small, you'll need a building permit. What do you need to get a building permit for a small house? Here are the 7 things you should prepare. Number 1. A copy of your land title or proof of ownership. This is a must as it shows that you have the legal right to build on the property. Without this document, your application will be incomplete and cannot be processed. Number 2. Barangay clearance. This is a document issued by the barangay captain of the area, stating that the construction project has been cleared by the barangay officials, and there are no objections to the proposed construction. Number 3. Zoning clearance. This is a document issued by the local government zoning office stating that the proposed construction is in accordance with the zoning regulations of the area. For example, the setback requirements, height limitations, and other relevant regulations. Number 4. Architectural and structural plans. These are the technical drawings of the proposed construction that show the design and layout of the structure. They must be prepared by a licensed architect or engineer and must include the floor plans, elevations, details, and specifications of the construction project. Number 5. Bill of Materials or BOQ. This is a detailed list of all the materials that will be used in the construction project. It includes the quantities and specifications of each material and is usually prepared by the architect or engineer. Number 6. Fire safety and sanitation documents. These are documents related to the fire safety and sanitation measures of the construction project. They include the fire safety plan, plumbing plan, electrical plan, and other relevant documents. The fire safety plan must be prepared by a licensed fire safety engineer and must include measures such as the number and location of fire exits, fire alarms, and fire extinguishers. Number 7. Payment of fees. Before the local government offices will process your building permit application, you must pay the required fees. The amount of the fee will depend on the cost of construction and the location of the property. Building a house is a major investment and a long-term commitment, whether you're building a small bungalow or a large mansion. It's important to approach the project with a solid foundation, and one of the first steps to ensuring a successful construction project is securing a building permit, even for small houses. By understanding the legal requirements and obtaining the necessary permits and approvals, you can protect yourself and your investment and ensure that your home is safe and compliant with building codes and regulations. Failure to do so may result in costly fines, delays, and other complications down the road. So don't take any chances. Follow the proper channels and build your small house the right way. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching this video from SmartPinoy Homes. Please like and share this video if it's helpful to you. Also, follow us for more valuable tips, ideas, and inspiration for your home building project. Again, see you in the next video.